Hello everyone and welcome back to the stream. So, last week we got through, well, we beat the boss of Angry Aztec in DK64. And now we were able to enter a Frantic Factory. So, I think that's the scary level, and we are getting close to October, so that's very appropriate. So let's get started on that. Let me just turn off this music. And we'll see how far we can get. Today was a bit rough at work, so we'll see how long I can manage before I fall asleep at the wheel. Fortunately, I can play games while sleeping, so it's not a big issue. But I can't really talk while I sleep is the problem. See, I'm trying to remember which of the warps led to the area I'm looking for. This is Angry Aztec, we've been there. Let's just try all the warps, there we go. Pretty sure this is the right one anyway. Yep, you can hear the scary music right away. Right, so the last two levels, Angry Aztec and Jungle Japes, I have played before, when I was very young. This level is pretty much completely unfamiliar to me, so if my performance gets even worse now, that's why. Alright, let's make sure we're all ammoed up. A key card, huh? I wasn't expecting that to work, but it worked. I guess we should go that way. We're DK now, so the path of the yellow banana seems like the straightforward path to take. Also, I don't know if you can easily kill these guys just by hitting them, but I'm not gonna wait around because I don't know if this hatch will close again. Ow. I wanted to see where that other path led, but okay, I can tell this level is going to be a bit confusing already. Then again, factory levels are often like that. That's the same thing for Grunty Industries in Banjo-Tooie. Remember when I spent a 4-hour stream trying to get in there because I didn't realize you needed to use the train? Those were the days. Just running in a direction until stuff happens, basically. I'm not too intent on doing anything specific. Lots of bananas. Now what's that little circle up there? Oh. But we missed a few bananas, so let's go back. Whoops. Good thing you always land back on the pad. Yeah, I'm not gonna set a very hard goal for this stream. Just gonna see how far we can get. Alright, so if you don't aim for the little circle, you just get into an endless back and forth, basically. Well, I missed that one, but we already have the thing, the switch. So we'll gradually be opening more and more paths, I guess. I wonder if I should have waited for them to develop that mod where you can switch the characters at will. Maybe not. Okay, a warp point. Let's see. Boss doors also have a character switching barrel, so I can use that. Might as well hand over our bananas and see how many we actually need to get to the boss of this one. 200. Okay, that's not so bad. Disgusting eating noises. All right. Nice. And the place to hand them in was right at the very start. We can also climb up here, so we probably should. If I can make it work. Sometimes when I climb up things, the game has a bit of a freak out. They sure want you to explore this level with many different characters, because now it would actually be better to have Diddy. I guess we can switch to Diddy then. Okay, it only took me like 4 attempts to get into the barrel. Still not quite sure what to do with this thing though. Lever. Words. Oh, there's actually a tiny barrel there, so... After I grab a few of these bananas, I guess we can switch back again. It feels pretty overwhelming to have so much to do. Guys, now that we are Diddy, let's make sure this is... I thought for sure we might be able to break through that. It worked in one of the earlier stages, but I guess not. Well, back here, and let's switch again. With things like this, I'm always not sure, or rather, I'm never sure, whether it's best to commit to just doing everything with one character at a time, or to switch whenever you see stuff with the other character. I get distracted by things pretty easily. There we go. And there we go. Finally, a golden banana. It didn't take that long to get our first one, fortunately. Looks like that's everything for this small area for now. Until we have someone who can do something about this lever. Unless I completely forgot what you can do about the lever. I mean, we don't have a grab move, do we? Okay, it's useful to keep an eye on these things to see where we are. That should help a little bit. Oh, we can actually reach Snide's HQ from that window. Maybe it's harder than I thought. Okay, you wanna fight? That's right. I guess there's no real point in picking these up, but they are fun to pick up, so. Okay, and this is more stuff for Diddy to do. Okay, and a warp, very good. This way up. Ah, right, so this is where Snide's HQ is. Well, before we switch, let's actually get everything we can in this room. Why aim when you can just repeatedly tap the button? There we go, so let's have a chat with Snide. Let's hope he's not too snide about it. And we can watch his Rube Goldberg contraption again for 10 minutes. Oh hey, it's a new one. That is a very disturbingly large fingernail. I have to respect that they made a unique one for every world then. Even if it does take a bit too long. So, let's see. Recently, last Saturday actually, I watched It Chapter 2. The horror movie with the scary clown. And it was good, though I do agree with some of the criticisms. It's definitely not the first movie, it's a bit more unfocused. Like, there's a very large segment, like, in the middle of the movie. I would say it opens and ends really strongly, but in the middle of the movie, there's basically a marathon of scary scenes without too much substance. Now, some of the scenes are really good. Like, one of the best scenes, though, has nothing to do with the main story. Like, there's one scene where Pennywise, or It, whatever you want to call it, talks to a little girl who isn't relevant to the story whatsoever, which is a bit disappointing. But it is a really good scene anyway. So I would say it was a good movie all in all, but not quite as good as the first one. What is this, the gaming room? Just got hit by by dice. See, this is nice. Having these little windows helps you think about where things are relative to each other. Otherwise, it would get really confusing. I haven't actually saved the relevant character yet, but... The banana fairies actually sound kind of creepy in this context, don't they? Like, the last thing you want in a dark, dimly lit factory is to hear, like, a girlish giggle from something out of sight. That's terrifying. Alright, we should bring Tiny over here then. Oh, actually, I mentioned that I didn't play this level, but now that I think about it, I think I might have at least seen it. Like I mentioned, I played this game at a friend's house mostly, and I might have actually seen part of the stage. Because I don't remember the stage at all, but I do remember the boss. Isn't the boss like a scary Jack-in-the-Box thing? I'm pretty sure it is. So if that's true, then I remember at least that much. Kind of a shame that it won't be a surprise, but... There will be plenty of surprises left, I'm sure. Right. This is the way back. I just had to grab those bananas that I missed out on. Splat! Splat! Should remember there's a switching barrel over here as well. Well, that was dumb. What do they want me to do? Oh, I get it, I get it. I'm just being silly. That didn't count? Okay, then. Timing has never been my strong suit. Whoops. I thought I missed and quickly tapped again, and that's why I ruined it. Smart moves. Oh, look at her hair! Oh my gosh. Well, hey, I won, so that's good. Very good. So, Funky just spawned in for some reason. Guess we should have a chat with him whenever we can. He might have something new for our weapons then. It's kind of hard to get up there, though. I might need something else. Splat! Whatever this is, we haven't learned it for Lanky yet. We can grab these at least. Lanky is still a very funny character. Hopla. Alright, there is Funky. Should switch to Diddy though, just because of the red bananas here. In fact, we could switch to DK first to get all of that. Yeesh. Already I'm getting overwhelmed by all the different stuff there is to do for all the different characters. There we go, let's grab those medals. And then let's switch back to Diddy. So somehow I don't have this yet either. I wonder if there's something I need to buy from Cranky in this stage. Or maybe from Funky. I don't know why I made so much effort to switch to Diddy. I mean, there's clearly a switching barrel right here, but... Ugh. I had it right in my sights for so long and I didn't take the chance. There we go. Oh right, we need Tiny for that. Well, let's have a talk with Funky first. All Kongs, okay. So no one else needs to buy it, then? Well, I guess I'm happy for the extra ammo. Now I can spam even more. Of course, now that I can spam, I hit it in one go. Let's see if he has something else to say. Okay, nothing. Looking low gives you 1 feather. What a generous guy that Funky is. Anyway, now that the levels are getting bigger and more confusing, I need to keep an extra close eye on where warps lead to and from. Okay, her hair physics are a bit iffy. Well, I went in there. Not much point, though. If only we had the last guy unlocked, that might actually do something, but... Doesn't seem to be in my view just yet. Oh, there it is. I can be a bit too trigger happy with my camera, that's for sure. Nope, well, that was close anyway. And there we go. Another picture taken. Okay, so this is a mini game for DK, and there's no switching barrel here, so in that situation it would have been better to go back and switch instead of just going there and hoping for something. Oh well, live and learn. And after that we go to R&D, I guess. Seems like the next logical stop. Hey! So yeah, as of yesterday evening, I finally finished all of these Zero Escape games. I had a pretty good time with them. I really still prefer the first one by a long shot over all the rest. I mean, it's just 3 games, but... unfortunately, it definitely felt like a downhill kind of series instead of an uphill one. In the quality sense. Okay, so what are we going to do? Math? I learned a lot of that in Zero Escape. Are they gonna ask me to calculate digital roots or whatever? Am I supposed to be doing something here? What's the... I feel like I'm lacking an explanation here. How can I answer if I don't know the question? Okay, we'll check back on that later when we figure out what it's actually for. And my first order of business will be to find Cranky. And if he's set up anywhere, you'd think he'd be set up in R&D, right? That makes sense, right? Because he is kind of a scientist now. We don't have that many coins for Lanky, so we should make sure to get as many as we can when we see them. Last thing we need is to finally find the upgrade we need and not have enough money to buy it. Okay, so another complicated game then. Okay, very tasteful, very mature. I hope they don't make me do this for very long because I'm absolutely terrible at this. Simon Says. Yeah, Simon Says, what do you call it? Not Simon Says, but... Okay, then. I'll get back to my thought about Zero Escape in a minute. Okay, now I'm really starting to get confused. I think I still have this one, but it's gonna get harder and harder if it keeps up. You know, I programmed a game like this long ago when I was at my... Did I... Oh. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I programmed a game like this on one of my educations. It was called Beard Keeper, and you had to press the right sides of the beard to you had to remember which part of the beard to click. Those were the days. Okay, another golden banana acquired anyway. As long as we keep making progress, I'm happy. Okay, very nice. Another teleporter activated. Right, this is a place for Tiny to go, so let's have her go there later. Aha! Very good, another blueprint. There are many ways to go here, aren't there? Too many. This stage is gonna get real confusing at this rate. We don't have the character that wields the triangle yet. He respawned quickly. but without his hair color. So we need to bring Diddy over here. That's first. And then we'll bring Tiny over to that other path. Trying to be kind of systematic and organized about it, but those words do not necessarily describe me. So, about Zero Escape. I really enjoyed 999 the most. It was the most compact, it had the best visual style, it had the best voice acting, it had the best music. Like the first one basically hit it out of the park. That said, the other two games weren't bad. They just couldn't really measure up to the initial success. It's a bit hard to articulate exactly where those problems are, but a lot of people like to meme on Kingdom Hearts because it gets overcomplicated. I hear a phone ringing. And this game is kind of like that. Like, imagine 999 introduces the concept of, for example, the Heartless, and then the next game keeps stacking new stuff onto that, like, oh, but there's also nobodies, and so on. 1, 3, 4, 2. Alright, so if it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. Okay, next is 3, 1, 2, 4. So yeah, the stories get pretty convoluted. The visual style switches to 3D, which is clearly not Spike Chunsoft's forte. When you look at the Danganronpa games, those games are very fun and dynamic and colorful. Then they tried to do 3D for this one and it just didn't work. Oh, these are very easy enemies. 4, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, I'm actually writing an article, I guess, about Zero Time Dilemma, the third game. Because it's been a while since I've been so divided on the game. Like the other two I binged through because I really did like them a lot. This one I'm way more divided on. There were still major merits, but lots of problems as well. There we go, just bomb them repeatedly. Banana. Very nice. I do like, that's something I missed about collectathons in general, is just having these small isolated little missions with their, and these small achievements, and there's something to be said for a world where there's just a lot to do, and you can kind of take it at your own pace. Anyway, next up we want to send Tiny down that other path. If I can just find the barrel. Yeah, I won't drop like huge amounts of information on you right now about that game, but there were things I didn't like about it, basically. Main thing being that instead of like visual novel segments, it has really long cutscenes. Poorly animated cutscenes between the escape room segments. So yeah, that's weak. I like the dramatic death animations. Toys and time. That's an interesting graph. Oh hey, a rare icon. Nice set of wheels, Tiny. Let's race for this golden banana trophy, shall we? To win, you'll have to beat me over 2 laps and collect 10 coins. Try pressing Z to speed up and use the control stick to change lanes. Press A to cheat. What? This is going a bit too fast for me. Ow. Okay, well I have the coins I need, but I should actually grab these speed up things if I want to win this. One game that has been recommended to me to stream is Diddy Kong Racing, actually. I wonder if I should do that. It is a very fun game, but I was never any good at racing games. Then again, I'm not that good at platformers anyway, and I do that just fine, so we'll see, I suppose. Anyway, that's another mission completed. Oh no, the shame of being beaten by a monkey. I'll let you have this prize if you promise not to mention this to the other cars in the pit lane. And that's 4. Does that mean there's only 1 left for Tiny in this stage? Because it's 5 for each character, right? Or am I misunderstanding? Well, we'll find out either way. Let's see, we found this path, but we haven't found Cranky anywhere in this stage yet. I will never get over the sounds those guys make. Alright, let's... coins for Diddy and a balloon for Donkey Kong. How cruel to have exclusive pickups for 2 different characters in this one location. Well, I see coins as a higher priority than bananas just this second, since we're not gonna go to the boss yet. Let's see what's down here for starters. Okay, so there's something for DK to do here as well, at least. Oh hey, are we gonna free this guy? What's his name, Chunky? I keep forgetting for some reason, even though they literally sing about him in the intro. Well. I just jumped down there, didn't I? Well, there's stuff to do for Lanky in this room anyway. Like I said, if we see a Lanky coin, we definitely want to pick it up. Oh, there's another path here. Well, 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 well. Oh, okay. Candy is here too. And Cranky as well. Well, well, well. Looks like everything we needed was right here all along. Let's see what Cranky has for us. Baboon Balloon. Right, that's his super attack, quote unquote. You'll have a swell time with this one, Lanky. Float around in the air for a while by finding my pet with your face on it and pressing Z to inflate. Right, we should have everyone stop by Cranky then. Just to make sure we have everything. Simian Spring. Right, so this is what we need for that one large room. Even I could jump higher than you, Diddy. So I'm sure you'll be needing this one. Find my pet with your face on it. And press Z to leap high into the air. Right, that's very, very useful. Cranky always gets a laugh out of me. Gorilla Grab. Okay, this is for the levers then. Let's see if you're as strong as you're supposed to be. When you find a lever, stand on the footplate and press B to try and pull it. I bet you can't. Very encouraging. I'm guessing we can hold more music stuff if we go talk to Candy, but that's less essential for progress. Still good to do though. Ponytail twirl. Time to do something with that silly hair of yours, Tiny. And use it to extend your feeble jumping skills. Press A to jump, and then press and hold A again while in the air. Alright, let's Alright, so she has nothing for us right now. That's okay though, it's good that she's here in case we were missing any character's instrument. We'll certainly be stopping by here again once we unlock Chunky. He'll be needing his own chunky instrument after all. Probably need to get back up there to actually help him, right? I just couldn't go away without grabbing a few more of these bananas. Oh, right. How do you do the handstand again? Well, this is awkward. I know I learned the handstand, but I forgot how it actually works. Oh, there we go. Like the talon trot, basically. I was really worried I wouldn't be able to figure it out, but... Oh, hey! That's him freed already. Chunky free now. Thank you, friend Lanky. Chunky can collect green bananas. Me wait in tag barrel until you need help. Very nice. Let's that gasp when you select him. Hello, Chunky. There are 5 golden bananas for you to find. Right. So that is how it works. Every character has 5 bananas. And now we have all the characters unlocked. Oh, right. He's not a good jumper. That's something to keep in mind. We should decide if we want his instrument first or the move. We need both eventually, but I'm thinking we're going for this first. Can I use my special barrel with your face on it? Leap into one and prepare to be amazed as you change size. Will you be able to remain like this for... Okay, right. Okay, so we could get his next one if only we had more coins. So let's make sure we have a good look around with all our new abilities. Even he can't just knock these down normally, so that's a shame. Okay, this is a room we haven't gone to before. At least not with the right character. Let's bring... Oh, we need him too, so... I can hear it, but I can't see it. Ah, I see what the point is. We need to bring different characters in here to make that work, right? Timer just continues while you select the character. I'm tempted to try to do long jumps to rush ahead like that, but this isn't Mario after all. Alright, another blueprint. We might have to do this one over again. Maybe we need another path to this room. You know what I do like about the timer? That it has these little stars going in a clock pattern around the number. A bit of extra communication about time passing. After all, helps to know exactly when a second is going to pass. Okay, so those two things are not timed. We can just get there. There's also a button for Lanky, so I'm gonna do that before we can't go in there, right? Gonna do that before we try to climb up or move on. I'm gonna give this area a proper look after all. It's very busy in the barrel now. Okay. The question is, how do we get high up in this room? Is it just the idea that you activate stuff down here and then you approach the room from a different angle? Maybe? I guess we could move ahead and see what else is here. I'm sure we'll approach this room from a higher angle at some point. I keep forgetting you can't kill those with normal attacks. Unlike these guys, which are pushovers now. Should have brought Chunky here, huh? Well, let's just climb up first and see where it leads. Yep, definitely should have brought Chunky here. But hey, it's not too late after all. I'm never sure where each teleporter leads. In fact, I've completely turned myself around now. There's the barrel right there, of course. Okay, so this room is teleporter 4. We should try to remember that. Now that we have all characters, we could also try to revisit the earlier stages and see about getting those blueprints for each of them. Alright, now let's get some stuff for Chunky. Can anyone explain what just happened? Because I don't comprehend. It looked like I just fell out of the stage altogether. Very strange. Well, we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen for our own peace of mind. Let's see, who picked up a blueprint? I think Tiny has one as well. Very uncomfortable looking hand. Let's see, who else had one? Tiny? Okay, she had one, but she already handed it in. Okay, it's actually Lanky who has one, but hasn't handed it in. I'm glad we can check that out in the menu. I hadn't even done that before, even though we're already 3 stages and 3 streams in. Right, so we have some more coins for Chunky, so we could try and buy his weapon or the next upgrade. Or his musical instrument. So many possibilities, after all. Let's just walk through these halls once more and see if anything new appeared for... There we go! My explorer's spirit is being rewarded right here. Although we don't have a gun yet for poor Chunky. There is something up there to do for Tiny still, which is something to think about. Okay, so these switches have been deactivated again. So we definitely need to not fall off of the stage somehow. Alright, what's next? Sandwichium Knuckles. All you understand is brute force, Chunky, so this should be perfect for you. Press and hold Z, then press B to smash anything that takes your fancy. I hope that works on those metal grate wall things. Words. Right, so he has his instruments and he has all his moves for now. Which just leaves the gun. Let's see if that works on this thing then. It doesn't look like it. Oh, it does work. You just need to actually stand in front of it properly. Okay, good to know. Good thing I tried it multiple times. This was designed to bully poor Chunky. They just established in the intro that he can't jump well, and then they make him do this. There's probably more to that room, but we'll give it a closer look later. Oh, we haven't actually found another 4 yet, have we? Interesting. There was actually a blueprint guy somewhere around here. Okay, we can break this down as well. Kaboom. And get the necessary coins to buy a gun.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Stash snatch. Collect all the coins, then head for the checkered flag. We're missing 2, so... Okay, well, we have all the coins, but will we get to the finish line in time? Okay, we will.
Well done!
Goal achieved. Yes. He's gotten his first golden banana. How nice. Oh, right. This. We should bring in Donkey Kong for this. If you don't pick him, he's so relieved. Okay. Are we really doing this? Apparently we are. It's classic Donkey Kong. Except we play as Mario. You'd think the Kongs would prefer something like Donkey Kong 3. Haha, triple. Oh. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Is he gonna have to do this thing every time for me to start up the game? I hope they won't make us do the entire game, though. Okay, no more fancy nonsense this time. Let's just get out of here as quickly as possible. There we go. Oh, they are gonna make me do the whole game? Well. So is that just a cute thing, or do I get something for beating it? I'll give it one more try, just for good measure, but I'm not gonna... This is not a Donkey Kong stream, this is a Donkey Kong 64 stream, after all. So one more try, but... I can't believe they actually put this in the game. I was a bit faster about it last time. Okay, that wasn't even a real attempt, so let's... one more real attempt. Would be nice if we could just restart instantly instead of game overing every time. And having to start from the beginning. It's a bit of a bother. That got a bit hairy there, but... Now I can't even get past the first stage anymore. Okay, one more. Like, this, regardless of how far I get, this will be the last one. No more talking about a real attempt. This will be the last try. Last one. Once again, we get to see the compelling narrative play out before us. You know, that's kind of weird though. Isn't this Donkey Kong actually cranky? So now we're playing a video game about how Donkey Kong's grandfather got beat up. Kind of weird when you think about it. I think it'd be a kind of a checkered part of their history. Then again, maybe that's why the Kremlings have it. Okay, that's it. We're not doing that again. For the rest, there isn't much new stuff here. So I guess we'll switch back to Chunky again. I am pretty tired though, I'm just sitting here yawning exaggeratedly. You can't see it fortunately, but... Alright, so they don't break permanently. That's good to know. Looks like he's trying to swim in midair. See, I'm not sure if I ever got to a logical conclusion about the whole Zero Escape tangent, but it was a great series to try anyway. You can't let it be defined by a slightly disappointing ending after all. Oh, it's just bananas for, it's just stuff for Tiny. Not the impressive new passageway that I was hoping for. And of course there's no point to this yet, because we don't have our gun. I guess that might be the next order of business then, to get a gun for Chunky. He might be a bit too young at heart to be wielding a firearm, but it's war, you know? Thinking about it, we haven't used this panel yet, so let's use that. In fact, there was another Diddy panel that we also haven't used yet in one of those larger rooms, but I'm not sure how to get back there. I'm already quite confused. Okay, that was just for a few coins then. I won't deny that I'm a bit disappointed, but hey, every little bit helps. I don't know how I managed to get from here to a completely different area last time. What did I do to get to such a different area? Because I know I didn't go there. I couldn't. This is just where Cranky and Candy are hanging out together. I always seem to end up back in this room for some reason. Okay, let's try the right side exit with Chunky, actually. Those are some dangerous clockwork soldiers, or should I say, crockwork shoulders. That was almost a good pun, but I messed it up at the last second. Crockwork soldiers. Get it? Cause they're crocodiles. Don't really need this, but... I don't feel like we've explored this part very thoroughly with Chunky, so... Ah, right, this room. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. There we go. Exactly the man I wanted to see. Ah, I could have gone here, gone there straight from here. Something to remember for next time. Pineapple launcher. We know this already, so we don't need a repeat of that. Okay, so now Chunky is fully equipped to deal with the horrors of war. Ah, so now there's something inside those little entrances. I was thinking they kind of put those there without a reason. The reason was coins. That makes no sense. The reason was Chunky. My ability to form coherent thoughts is deteriorating at an alarming rate. Should have had more coffee, I guess. But it's all good so long as we keep making progress. It doesn't really matter what I say. No, it does matter, but, you know. Come on. Splat. Not the most accurate jump I've ever made, but... It's always hard to line myself up just right. Especially with how chunky is. Could we get it right this time, please? Or we could just not use the thing. That's even better. Okay, what else to do in this room? There's something for Diddy to do. Now that he has his high jump. Actually, there's something for Lanky to do as well, and his bed is right next to the barrel, so... Well, I'm not sure what the point of that is at this second. Oh, right. We just need to go to that barrel, but the camera needs to cooperate a bit first. There we go.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Line up 4 bananas to win the jackpot. Press A to spin and stop the reels. Whoops. Oh, we need to actually do it 3 times? Come now. Bad luck. Oh well. At least now I know, I have a better feeling for it now. And again, I keep freaking out and taking too long to respond. Oh. If you do it properly, you can do them in rapid succession. Not like that. Yeah, I panicked. Whoops.
Welcome to bonus stage.
I wonder who the person is that said welcome to bonus stage. It doesn't sound like Grant Kirkhope. Oh, it doesn't play the music this time? Whoops. Sounds like a glitch.
Well done!
Easy as pie. Nepple. That almost brings us up to 40. Next up is to see what there is to do for our buddy Diddy. If he can stop glitching for a bit. Splat. Okay, now we need to make our way up here. It's very easy, actually. Bit finicky about the collision with the bananas there. Whoa, did you see that? Diddy just did a strange trick there.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Barrel path panic. Shoot the claptraps to clear the ferry's path. Press A to fire a melon and shoot the melon to reload. Well, this isn't going well at all, is it? Fortunately, it's okay so long as some of them survive. Well done, right over the claptrap eating another fairy. The casualties were within acceptable limits. Right. That was fun. Haha. They thought they could hide it from me. Let's see. Does that leave anything else to do in this room? Anything important, that is. There are many more paths to take, so I guess we could just explore a bit more. Oh yeah, as is tradition, as is tradition, what a weird way to start a sentence. So recently I've made a point of doing around 2-hour streams. Keep it a bit shorter, keep it a bit more relaxed. It's gonna be the way of things for a little while. Okay, so we need Donkey Kong over here. See, I'm not really gonna resolve to defeat a boss this time. I thought it was nice doing that for the first 2 streams, because, you know, those were stages that were pretty familiar to me. And it definitely feels like a good speed, you know, doing a boss every stream. But it doesn't really mean much if there are still so many bananas left in the stage, so... We're just gonna go at a nice, relaxed pace. I mean, we already have 40 bananas now, so... As far as I'm concerned, we're going pretty quickly. Although I don't really know how many bananas there are total. There can't be as many bananas as there are moons in Mario Odyssey, that's for sure. Since they are a lot harder to get. I see. I love the metallic clanking noise they make when you hit them. Okay, this is one of those combat challenges, right? Yeah. There we go. I just spawn killed him. No wonder the audience is disappointed. Well played. That's another crown. I'm not sure what those are for, but I'm sure they'll come in handy somewhere. Let's see, there was a part for Chunky to jump into, I believe. Yes, right here. Here we go. If we could jump up. Oh right, we should knock that down too. So many things are open to us now. course, we need to actually stand in front of it properly. And then play a lovely little song. Okay, let's... There we go. Just spam. Spamming is always the best solution. Alright, I feel like something dramatic is going to happen once I activate that chest, so... Just gonna grab all the bananas first, so that's out of the way. Yep. Is that it? Oh no, okay. Right. They have combined together, but even in that state, they are no match for. A very big chunky. Oh, I'm actually taking way too many hits here. Whoopsie. Took a few too many hits there. Guess I'll just hand in the blueprint while I'm at it then. Here comes the finger. I like how politely he stands with his hands behind his back like that. So yeah, I'm not sure if I was doing any real damage to that little mini boss there. I was doing his punching attack like that, but that can actually kill these really powerful enemies that can normally only be hit by a grenade, so I figured that would be the way to go, but even after a few hits I wasn't getting I wasn't making any very clear progress. Oh, that's where Funky is. Oh, that's where we came from. Oh, right, we went to R&D. I don't know why I forgot about that. Yeah, so speaking of writing articles, I say speaking up, but I actually was talking about this way earlier in the stream. I recently wrote an article that was pretty successful about a developer called Miwa Shiba. I think I mentioned this person before. They make some really adorable little RPG Maker RPGs. Although they're strictly speaking not made in RPG Maker, but in the Wolf RPG editor, but it is another RPG Maker type software, so you know what I mean. It seems like it's not a very well-known developer, so I'm happy to have introduced some new people to their games. Hopefully, hopefully that helps the developer as well. This developer is actually creating something new as well, so that's good to see. Let's see if we can actually survive this time. Right, so they've become a transformer. And I too will have to transform. Ow. Evasive Chunky is evasive. Yeah, this is taking a while. I'm not sure if this is the right way to do it. Oh. Oh, okay, that works. Took a bit more effort than I would have expected, but hey, another banana in the bag. So yeah, it's always fun to discover something new and obscure. There are many games out there that I have played that probably not that many other people have. That's that's always an interesting thought, you know. Having played a game that's it's very common now for games to get right into the limelight when they appeal to people in some way. Like, a lot of people played Undertale, so it's hard to offer unique perspectives on that, because there are so many people offering their perspectives already. When it's an obscure game that only a few people have played, I feel like I have more to contribute by offering general, like, critiques or reviews or whatever. So are we entering the danger high voltage shack? I guess we are. Oh, this one is actually the right side up. That means things are getting serious in this shack. Online checking starting. Ah, this is what we've been waiting for. This room was basically pointless until we did this. Now we can activate all those switches there. It's only Donkey Kong's first banana in this whole stage. It's always the most fun when Donkey Kong acquires a banana, just because he does the yeah. Speaking of which, I haven't found one of those blueprint guys for Donkey Kong yet. I'm assuming this room will stay open even if we die, hopefully. It's a bit loud in this room, isn't it? I do like using immortality to tank this whole room. And there we go, another golden banana. I feel like I have to scream to even make myself heard in this room, but guess we could switch over to Lanky for a bit. And get the stuff that's left in that small little room. Then activate his switch and see what that leads to. After all, this room is... Oh, this room is nothing right now. I still get turned around. It'll be a while before I'm completely accustomed to this stage, I guess. Oh, whoops. I just bombed myself. There we go. Even more bananas. Okay, now what does his switch do specifically? Oh wow, I gotta be careful about taking hits from that. Alright, so I'll need to go up there and then handstand my way up to the golden banana. Let's just make sure the camera is on our side today. Oh wow. The glitching gets pretty bad sometimes. I'll have to look into how to resolve that on my legitimate Nintendo 64 software. Sometimes depth perception. That's apropos. Depth perception can be a bit hard. Especially if everything glitches to heck. Aha! Well, maybe we'll grab this banana next time and call it done pretty soon. Since we're 2 hours in and I am falling asleep at the wheel a bit. Sorry if my commentary hasn't been quite up there. I'm trying, but some days are harder than others. Which color banana? Oh, that's purple. That's disappointing. So much to do in this room, though. Well, probably should have done the handstand there, huh? If you could get up there anytime this century, thank you. Also, Hopla will never not be funny. Okay, so handstand was not the right answer there, and I realized it just in time. I want to jump up there, but I don't want to get squashed, and I also don't want to fall. There's a warp there that we really need to grab. This room is great for Chunky, by the way. Okay, finally, the number 4 teleporter. We could probably use another melon in the nearby future. I just wanted to get one more golden banana before I call it done. As tired as I am, it's still fun to play. But I keep messing it up. I mean, the thing for Lanky has to be up there, right? Since it's, it has his I don't even know how that happened. It has his coins, so... go. Let's just grab these before we forget. There we go. That also heals us, so yeah. I really don't understand. I keep saying comprehend. There's no need to be pretentious. I don't get how I keep making these jumps so terribly. Maybe it's a lack of confidence that... Or maybe it's just walking in the wrong direction. The camera is definitely part of it, though. Very nice. Okay, there is what we're actually looking for. Just gotta get across this safely, which might be trouble. The silence of absolute focus and tension. And splat. And there we go. Now let's jump off on purpose. Hey! Because we can heal anyway. So I think this 45 is a nice number, so I think we're gonna call it done there. We didn't do the boss this time, but like I said, I just want to take it at a relaxed pace. So, thanks to everyone who stopped by the stream, and I hope you'll catch me next time. We might do it again on Thursday, or maybe we'll skip out on Thursday this week and do it again Tuesday next week. I guess we'll see. So stay tuned, have a nice day or night, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!